welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher, Lindy Hewson, and this week's episode is brought to you by Filton Packaging, a trusted Australian manufacturer of flexible packaging, combining cutting-edge print technology with tailored film and bag solutions to elevate your brand. We start with news from our own newsroom as the November-December 2025 issue of PKN Packaging News hits desks and inboxes this week. This final edition for the year brings a powerful wrap-up of 2025 with exclusive coverage spanning strategic collaboration, sustainability leadership, next-generation technology, and major investments shaping the packaging landscape in Australia and abroad. The cover story relates to the news we broke a week or so ago about Currie Group partnering with UTeco and Bimec to create a new force in flexible packaging in the Australia-New Zealand market, and we explore what this means in depth in this issue. Another key news story in this issue spotlights NCI packaging, which is ushering in a new era for metal decoration in Australia and New Zealand with the introduction of digital metal decoration technology at its Sydney Centre of Decoration Excellence, following the installation of a new press in October. CEO Frauke Tyrrell says the investment is the natural next step in NCI's long history of innovation, complementing its offset capability with the agility and flexibility the market increasingly demands. The new technology enables high-resolution, vibrant digital printing directly onto metal without plates, opening the door to short, cost-effective runs. And of course, for brand owners, this means faster turnaround, lower minimum order quantities, and the ability to test designs, run seasonal promotions, or launch limited editions without the cost and long lead times of traditional offset print. The focus is on the ANZ market initially, with expansion plans in the Pacific in the pipeline. Turning to circular economy performance, Close the Loop Group has reported a stronger first quarter for FY26 alongside several leadership changes. In its AGM update, the company posted improved revenue and EBITDA across its resource recovery and packaging divisions, driven by tighter cost controls, operational efficiencies, and the divestment of non-core assets. In the packaging division, recent portfolio changes include the sale of Alliance Paper and the management buyout of Melbourne-based flexible packaging business OF Flexo. The company also announced governance and finance shifts. Longtime director and company founder Joe Foster has stepped away from the board, and the CFO Chris Dimitriadis will depart in December as Close the Loop Group reviews its finance leadership structure and begins recruitment for new roles. Staying with investment in resource recovery, Visy has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Advanced Resource Recovery Centre Gold Coast and the City of Gold Coast to progress plans for a new materials recovery facility. The MOU also includes a feasibility study into hard plastics processing at the site, which would sit alongside Visy's soon-to-be-completed glass recycling and remanufacturing hub at Yatala. Visy CEO Mark DeWitt said the partnership supports boosting recycling capacity and creating green-collar jobs. In other news, in New South Wales, the Environment Protection Agency conducted unannounced inspections at 10 industrial sites in October as part of Operation Pellet Control. The crackdown targeted plastic feedstock storage and potential microplastic pollution, with 4 sites issued verbal cleanup directions for practices that risked leakage into drains. In Victoria, reusable systems took centre stage at a reusable roundtable hosted in Melbourne. Sustainability Victoria and Boomerang Alliance briefed venues and event operators on scalable reuse models for cups and containers, with guidance from the Circular Advisory Service and the Choosing to Reuse framework. And finally, Zoos Victoria and CDS Vic have partnered on the Don't Kiss This Frog campaign launched during National Recycling Week. Visitors can donate their 10-cent container refunds to support conservation work for threatened frog species, including the southern giant burrowing frog, a neat alignment of recycling participation and biodiversity outcomes. Well, that is all we have time for today, folks. For more on these and other stories, head over to packagingnews.com.au. Thank you to Filton Packaging for sponsoring, and thank you to you, as ever, for watching.